Hi. Hi there. What's up, guys? You know who I am. I've been here enough times. Really quick, as usual, before the episode starts, I want to give a big shout out to Homemadewaffles and Phil for being a part of this episode. It was a ton of fun. Super homey people. If you don't follow them already on Twitch, you should make sure you do that. Their shit will be right here, or you're not watching the video, you're listening. It's twitch.tv/doyoufilme or twitch.tv/thewaffle77. It'll be correct in the video or in the description, nevertheless. So I want to thank them big time for coming on, and then I also want to give a shout out to our sponsor, whose mask I still... Where did I put that shit? Oh yeah, Stentorian Co. You love them, you know them, you might hate them, but I doubt you do, because how could you? They make the sickest masks in the East. Wait, they're not from the East. They just make some sick-ass masks, alright? And they do this shit. They can make this shit. They can make whatever you want on it for a very low fee. You can contact them on their social media, on their Instagram and Twitter. They will hook you up and they will set you up. And if you head over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/D0nut, and then you follow that shit, or if you subscribe to that shit, you'd be entered to win your own one of these bad boys with whatever design within reason. Like, it can't be too complex for their machine to print onto here, but you can make it say literally any. Just have it say, I have a big dick, or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe you don't have a big dick, or you don't have a dick at all. Maybe you just want it to say, I make great choices. That would be a great mask. I don't know. You can do that though if you want. So shout out to Stentorian Co. Go check them out. Get their shit. So yeah, I wanted to shout them out real quick and just remind you guys, you head over to the Twitch channel, you follow or subscribe, you're entered to win one of these. And I guess without further ado, enjoy the episode, baby. Yeah. Oh, fuck. What is up with it, everyone, and welcome to The Bakery. You're probably only tuned into SSBM Podcast because no one really watches Bad Melee. Let's be real here. Come on, no one really... I'm just kidding. Even I watch Bad Melee. It's a great podcast. Shout out to those guys. But that's not what we're talking about right now. We are here at The Bakery with two incredible guests, Homemadewaffles and Phil. Both of you guys, what up? How you doing?
Yeah, I was about to say I fuck with Slime and Ludwig.
Yeah, right?
I was a homie.
They're pretty chill.
I was like, yeah.
I hear that name.
You gotta throw a little bit of shade before you pat them on the back, you know? So how you guys doing? How's your day been going?
Pretty good, man. I'm just chilling, you know?
Yeah, same. Not much going on. Alarm clock's going off, but
I heard that for a sec. Yeah.
Yeah.
Streaming, waiting for the NBA season to start. There's nothing else.
I figured you're pretty much a big basketball fan. The picture I have of you, I'm pretty sure it's the one. I think it's your Twitter profile picture right now. The one with you and I can't remember who is this girl.
That's Chloe.
Oh, that's oh my god.
Someone in my stream made that for me. It was actually pretty fire.
Dude, I love it, and I just see the Chicago Bulls hat, and I'm just like,
it's actually beautiful though. I love it.
It's a great.
Wow.
They even added the little fox to the phone. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I got Brandon with the Notorious B.I.G. look. I'm loving it.
Oh yeah. Fire. That's actually fire. That was.
I don't even the fucked up part. I don't remember taking that picture.
No kidding.
For Summit, right?
No, I hella don't remember taking that picture.
Oh my god.
No, I remember you were pretty hyped about it.
That's a baller ass picture.
Yeah, no. Oh, is that when they had us do like a bunch of different photos?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, he just never used it then. Because I was like, when the fuck did I take that? It's cool, but I don't remember taking it.
Nah. I feel like because you wanted it, and they're like, yo, you can have it, and then that was it.
Oh, that's dope.
Okay. Now I remember the crown picture, but like everything else, kind of just like I don't remember at all. Yeah. I guess it worked out. So
that's a fire picture.
It's sick, dude. I mean, shout outs. That's a sick pic. So for those of you tuning in that don't know who these guys are, I'll let them both do like quick introduction, like who you guys are, where you're from, what do you do, why are you on my podcast? You know, like.
Go ahead, Brandon. You go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead.
Sure. Well, my name's Brandon. I moved a lot. I was born in Pasadena, moved around SoCal, and then moved up north to Modesto, then moved up north to the Bay Area. So I don't really got a place I'm from.
Just a California saint.
Yeah. No, I live in Oakland right now, but I've just been everywhere. Been playing Smash since late 2006. I play Melee, I stream, and what else? I feel like I should know what about me, but like, you know.
Well, like, where'd you go to school?
Oh, Modesto High. Yeah.
Hey,
that school's changed a lot.
Yeah.
Over the course of the time. I went to school there. So I got into Melee actually. Lately it's just been, you know, commentary, streams. I'm a certified forklift driver. That's a random thing. Well, for Phil, that's not random, but like,
that's random as hell to me.
That's actually really good. That's actually important for a lot of those jobs.
Yeah, definitely. My forklift game is definitely strong. But aside from that, man, I don't know. I just
that's all good.
Play Melee a lot and enjoy it and have fun.
Hell yeah. Do you prefer to be called like Homemade Waffles, Brandon? Do you have like a preference at all?
Probably Brandon,
sure.
Just because that's my name, so it's kind of it's a lot easier. But like I get when people who don't call, especially if they like never met me before, or they don't know me or never interacted with me, like it makes sense. It's weird when I've known you for a long time and you call me Waffles.
I literally can't relate to that enough. When I go to like local tournaments and I have people calling me like Young Donut, I'm just like, why are you doing that? You've known me for years as Dan. Just literally call me Dan. Nah, dude, Young Donut. Like, nah, stop. Come on.
Yeah, so I should have did what Phil did. Like, I was like, dude, looking back, I didn't get it, but like, I'm like, dude, this is genius. Like, all my close friends don't have tags. Like,
shit.
Yo, should have did that. I don't know why, but it worked out. So
yeah. All right, let's pass it over to Phil.
Oh, well, I'm Phil. You know, that I think like I get the most is like when I say I'm Phil, they go, "Oh, that Phil." Like, yeah, that Phil, the Phil, the one you know.
Phil, I've never heard. That's hella funny.
They're like, yeah.
I don't know if you get this, Phil, but hell, people come up to me and call me Phil.
No way. What?
Yeah. I love your commentary, Phil. I'm like, dude, have you seen a picture of Phil?
No, I've definitely gotten you before. People call me you. Definitely.
What?
You and people always say they think I'm TK all the time.
What?
Really?
I love
people think I'm Juan. I don't understand.
What the
they think I'm TKRE. Oh, Phil, what's up, man? I'm like,
well, Phil with EE, I can get because his name is Phil too.
Same name.
Yeah, but like, no.
Yeah.
No, I get TK. I love your commentary with EE. I was like, man.
Yeah, dude, I get.
Yeah, dude, totally.
You and Juan all the time. Yo, Shroom, I love your dog, bro.
That happened to Julian too, right? They're like, "Oh, what's up, boy?"
You just gotta develop an amazing doc and start going to tournaments and being like, "Yeah, dude, I'm shroomed. What up? How you doing?"
He got it though.
One dude thought I was Salem. He's like, "Good shit at Evo."
What the fuck?
Because there's only 3 dark black people at the tournament, so they're like, "What's up, Juan?"
Yeah. Salem, come on, man.
Salem, yo, you don't look nothing like Salem.
Oh, at all, dude.
God damn.
You don't take a rocket scientist to figure out that we're different people. But I don't know.
But yeah, Phil. You know, you probably know me most from WOMBO Combo commentating on Brandon's channel. I play Fox. I've been playing since the end of 2006. I'm from Hayward, and it's in NorCal, and I think The Rock is. Someone told me The Rock is.
The Rock is from Hayward. Eddie House,
and then
and Tom Hanks went to school.
Tom Hanks went to Chabot for a year.
Yeah,
that's notable.
You literally took it out of my mouth. I was gonna say, and what's a random fact for you? But there it is. You got the high school fame.
Yeah, dude. Oh, and Eddie House went to Hayward too, Brandon.
Yeah, Eddie House. Tom Hanks. There's someone else. I just can't think of them off the top of my head right now.
Oh damn, those are still some huge names. That's nuts.
Those names to fire: The Rock, Tom Hanks. That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. So it's a poppin'. I
had the guy that works at my local gas station go to high school with me, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, what?
The guy that the guy that runs my local gas station, he went to my high school, so that was pretty cool.
Let's go, dude.
Oh damn. Okay. So you know how random fact? I like how I just put some narcissists in this next emphasis, but
let's go.
The school I went to, Modesto High. Our rivals is the school that George Lucas went to.
Are you serious?
Random fact. Yeah, George Lucas is from Modesto.
What the fuck?
And my friend Kaepernick's from Chillhop.
Yeah, Kaepernick is from Turlock. That's like that's where MacD's from. That's where Kaepernick's from.
Kaepernick's from.
Yeah.
Shit.
And we got a lot of, we're parents popping, dude. We got Tom Brady. We got
Tom Brady.
We got Tom Brady.
Where SFAT and PB are from, that's where Tom Brady's from.
That explains him.
Green Day is from where DBR is from.
Really?
Yeah, that's how random. I just found that.
Damn, y'all know hella history about your schools.
Marshawn Lynch is from Oakland. A lot of people. Black Panther started in Oakland.
He did. My cousin used to date, what's his face?
Yeah. What's his face?
I just found that so funny. Oh yeah, he used to date what's his face? Yeah. that guy.
Yeah. That guy, Huey.
Oh, Huey Newton. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy was a
like
gym.
Yeah. But there's a lot of like famous people from this area.
Nah, dude, that's cool. I feel like that's almost to be expected too. Like Cali's kind of home to that type of shit, but like y'all know.
Yeah, but you usually think SoCal, so it's like when
True.
you're like
people think that SoCal and NorCal are right next to each other. They think they're like so close to each other. People are like, yo, so you like they like a lot of the culture. I think the stereotypes that are associated with California are from SoCal. They're actually all from San Diego. They're not really from.
They're not even SoCal, yeah. With the exception of like Hollywood.
Yeah. It's like Hollywood and San Diego. They combined the weather from San Diego and like the famous people from Hollywood. They made it into one place.
They just fucking put it in a mixing bowl and said, screw it.
Yeah,
Donut, where are you from? Or Dan, where are you from? I'm sorry.
It's all good. I'm from like East Coast. I'm in New York area. Go to school out in Buffalo area.
So NorCal and SoCal are like the distance from Buffalo to NYC.
Exactly.
But everyone thinks they're right next. Like I'm sure people think, well, Buffalo is right next to New York.
Right.
No, dude, that's like super far.
I think the only difference on my end though is the fact that like New York City and like Long Island talk hella shit about upstate New York, and then upstate New York talks hella shit about upstate New York. So like at like the same.
My mom always says, my mom's from Brooklyn. She always goes upstate New York side.
Exactly.
It kind of isn't.
Every time, dude.
I went to a tournament in Scarsdale, and I was like, "Yo, this place just changed in like the last 20 minutes."
Scarsdale?
Wow.
What?
Yeah, you know where Scarsdale is?
I've never even. Bobby Scarsville? What?
No, Scarsdale.
Oh, Scarsdale. No, I've still never even heard of that. Damn.
Yeah, that's like 20-30 minutes outside of the city.
Is that where Syracuse is?
Nah.
No.
I don't even know where Scarsdale
Syracuse
is.
is hella.
It's like going up towards Westchester.
Oh, wait, really? Because that's actually hella close to me then. What? How do I gotta look up this place. That's just a mad funny name.
Scarsdale, New York.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna go to a tournament.
And it's hella different.
I just know it's mad cold out there.
It's freezing. It's freezing.
Cold there.
It's what, October 16th, and I wore like a sweater and a North Face and like a long sleeve today.
Yeah, it's like sunny as hell outside.
Oh yeah, rub it in.
It's kind of hot. So,
oh yeah, thanks, man. Yeah.
Yeah, just gotta rub it in. You know.
Is it smoky where you are, Brandon? Because of fire?
Yeah.
Oh,
you?
Whoa.
Kinda. Not really.
For me, it's like hella people been wearing masks. It's not as bad, but like a week ago, it was just like chalky as fuck.
Yeah, how have you guys been
like
with that?
wood the whole time.
Yeah, I've heard about the California fires. What's going on over there with that?
It's just,
it's all like the it's like across like the Golden Gate Bridge. It's like those areas are just getting like the fire's been so bad.
That's insane.
Like 31 people have died. It's just like whole communities have just been wiped out.
Yeah, and like
really bad.
We get the ashes a lot. I was wondering, do they go? Because I'm further north than where Phil is, so like it'll hit me first.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've been like feeling it a little bit, but like I was wondering, is it going that far?
Yeah, my mom said she's so yeah.
Someone in Union City said they like saw like the effects, but it's definitely been out here for sure. Like everybody's been wearing masks and stuff.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, make sure you guys are staying safe for that.
Nah,
That's some insane
I mean,
shit.
we're good. We're like 30 minutes away. That's how I know it's like fucked up. Like I'm 30 minutes away from the fire, so I know it's like pretty.
Yeah.
Right.
If I can feel the smoke, it's not as bad though. But for a while, I was like especially in the mornings, it would just be like super smoky.
Right.
In the morning.
You can only enjoy that smell for so long before you're fucking worried.
Right. Yeah. Nah, it's been good though lately.
Gotcha.
It seems like they tamed it. I don't know, but
well, at least there's that. Yeah. Well, back into the melee spiral. We got a little off there, but I'm glad to hear that at least you guys are doing well for that, because I was a little interested. I have not been keeping up to date with like I've heard of the California fires, but I've been doing a terrible job like keeping up with how safety is there. I have like an aunt and uncle that live out there. I should definitely be paying attention. But let's talk about some positive things.
After this is over, you know what you need to do.
Play more melee. No, I'm a definitely shoot her a text and be like, yo, you good? Like, damn.
Yeah, that's the proper response.
Exactly.
You good text.
Hell yeah.
You good text is really good.
just the you good?
You good with the question mark?
I've definitely sent those like a night out, like the morning after a night out to a bunch of people.
Yeah, you good? Nah, that's a safe text.
Yeah, that's the fuck, dude. It has hit me with that when they had those Oakland fires happening.
Yeah, you good?
That was like a block down from my house too.
Holy shit.
And it was hella like just you could see the place where it got burned. And like, damn.
Cause like you don't know, like you just know someone's from there, so you're just like, oh, you good? Like you know, like you don't know.
Yeah, you don't realize how big the place is.
Yeah, it's like you just hear like a bomb went off or something. Oh, you good? Like I heard it. You live in London. I was London, so I just need to know.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Well, switching back into it, I know we almost got started talking about this when you were saying your profiles a little bit more, but how did each of you really get introduced to the game? And then more specifically, like the competitive scene?
You can start it off, Phil.
Well, I always played. Like I was really into 64. And then we got Melee, and that was like the game we played a lot. We played a lot of Melee, played a lot of GoldenEye, played a lot of Halo. But we always played Melee. And I, definitely had the best of my block mentality. It was like me and a couple of friends.
Yeah.
So we played a lot. And then I knew about Smash Wars and stuff, but I didn't think they were any good, so I didn't leave
Oh,
stuff.
shit.
And then then I had a friend who came by who knew pretty much essentially the advanced stuff. He could wave dash, he could L cancel.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess just finding out that there was more going on, and he talked a lot of shit, so he would always fuck us up.
Ooh.
So I think it just started.
Milligers.
Yeah, it was Matthew Milliger. Shout out to Matthew Milligers. And so he just talked a lot of shit, and I was just like, man, I'm gonna beat this fool. So I was right after high school, so I was just grinding. I picked up. I played. Yeah, I started with young Link main.
Hell yeah.
I played Ice Climbers for a little bit, and then I thought that was my wave dashing phase, and then I played Falco because of Bomb Soldier. Shout out to Bomb Soldier, and then
oh hell yeah,
that was my initial grind was just to beat Matt. That was like all I really cared about was just beating Matt, and and then I did, and that was it, and then I kept with it because I liked it. It was fun.
Hell yeah,
and I always liked it. So I think I was at a crossroads between Halo 2 and Melee. And I ended up liking, I think shouts to Isaiah, because that's why I was watching him. I was like, man, I was just so impressed. And I didn't really understand what he was doing. I really wanted to get the game. So I decided to see it. And I think the fact that Halo 2 community was like just so awful too helped. So I switched. Really? Yeah, the online community is just so awful. So I didn't I was like, well, Melee seems fun.
I feel like all online communities just like
they're trash.
Yeah.
They're just so bad. I was definitely better at Halo 2.
It's so hard to back an online community. Even fucking Smash Ladder, there's such cancer on Smash Ladder. It's
dude, people be getting mad at me on Netplay.
Literally.
Bro.
Calling me things I've never heard.
One dude I was playing last week, we're playing and then I beat him, and then he puts lag as his tag.
Oh my god.
And then I beat him again, he goes lame. And then he wants to run it back. We run it back. He puts the tag on again. I just wash him. I'm just like, yeah, I don't know, man. He was just salty. I gave him the thumbs down.
Oh, always.
And you use an alias too, right? So you get the actual experience.
Nah, yeah. So people don't know. I pick a Smurf account, so people don't know that it's me.
Right.
So yeah. So then they're true. They just think I'm some random. So
yeah, exactly. Because when I had my regular account on, no one gave me any shit.
Well, it's it doesn't make it right. No matter what, these guys will literally just say this shit to everyone, and it's super kind of fucked up. It shouldn't matter like, oh, I'm playing this random guy I've never heard of before. Let me play my best and then GG's or whatever. Nah, people come in here saying like, yo, your mom gonna die tonight. And it's like, whoa. Fuck.
It definitely shows the melee community is different from the other shooters or whatever Inlove says you think. It's just that you have to interact in person, so it changes the dynamic.
You hide behind a screen. You say whatever the hell you want. You say it in my face, you might catch a fist.
You might catch a fate.
For real, man.
These
Netplay people just don't understand. They're crazy.
Not at all.
But yeah, shouts to Matt because that's definitely the person that definitely that's kind of how it all started for me, and then I kind of went from there, and I stayed up with the NorCal scene and you know, grinded that Falco out.
Good shit, Matt.
At 2 million.
I think it took. I don't. Yeah. It's cool.
All right, and then Brandon.
Oh, okay. So how I got in was different. Like our little block, like we just all just kind of like Phil. We play random shit, and like we were on the Madden train heavy. You know, that was our shit.
Yeah.
Played franchise mode. It'd be like 5 of us. We have our little franchise. You know, that was our thing. So, you know, my boy Jamie, his tag is Park. He got me into the game. He was hell in the Smash. So he got it when it came out, but I never paid it no mind. I played it like once here and there, but whatever. Then like on 04 comes, he's like dabbling, and then again, I'm just like whatever. I'm playing my 2K, like it's whatever.
Right.
You know, I was definitely like every typical black person where I only play games that you can kill people or win championships. So that's all I was.
Isn't that the Vince Staples? That's what he says and shit. Yeah.
That's the dude. You just kill people and win championships. That's it. But I was just like, he was still on that melee wave, my friend. And he wanted to get really good. So I was like, we lived across the street from each other. So, you know, you should just always go over there, you know, family friend type shit.
Right.
And then it's like, all right, you know, well, I'll play with you. Fuck it, man. I'll help you get better. And like, so I would just get destroyed by him nonstop. This was like for like 2-3 months. I didn't really think of it. Like, I didn't pay it on mind. And then like one day he's like, yo, I think Yoshi beats Falcon. He was a Yoshi man. So like, mind you, that shit is probably not true. Like Yoshi probably is not, but this is before parrying, and you know, we don't know what we're doing. It's like, yeah, right. Yoshi, I think Yoshi beats Falcon. Like Falcon, I'm like, all right. So he fucked my Fox up, Falco, my Doc, everything. Just I'm like, all right. So I go Falcon, and I just beat his ass, and it was weird. I was like, oh man, like I'd never like done good before, so it was hella weird.
Right.
And yeah, eventually I got to a point like unintentionally where I just like we would like trade, we would go even.
Yep.
And we used to play at our school too, and that's where I met Chugnator. He's an ice climber player, so he literally seen me. Like that's why Andre trips out Chugnator, because he's like watched me play before I even knew how to wave dash. Like, and he was always like the best in our school and our city, like everything. He always conquered. And yeah, at the time, like Jamie was like the number 2. You know, he's like the only dude who like kind of kept it close. And then they were like Chuck Nader's brother was also really good too. But then like out of nowhere, I just got good. So like it just kind of like it changed the whole dynamic of like our like just our scene, I guess, our little small tight, and then the city too, because Modesto, like in the West Side, that's where we were from. No one played melee there, and it got to a point where I just like would like I pretty much got better than everybody in the city, and like I would just play a lot, and then I had a lot of fun doing it. And I was like, damn, this was cool. Like tournaments were cool because I never got to go, so I would, everyone would go to tournaments, and I would always be like either chilling because I could never like find a way there. Like that was like the first 2-3 years of like me playing Smash. I just could never find a way to a tournament.
Too far away and stuff?
I lived too far.
It's
like I lived like upstate where everyone's in the city, right? It was something like that. So it was just like, damn. So then like, you know, I finally move and go to school in the Bay Area, and then I'm like right next to Phil coincidentally. But like before that, we were like cool stuff, talking. We've hung out a couple times, and then like from there, like I would just grind melee with him. And then like Phil had like all that clout, so like he would like he like knew DBR and shit.
Oh yeah,
just, like, hella people.
I was cool with Bob. I was cool with Bob Money, so I got to hang out with DBR.
Yeah, so he like had hella good practices, and then like I was like, oh, and, like he would invite me over, and then they'd be cool with it, and then something like next thing you know, like you know, we just go over there, and then people start coming over to where I was.
Yeah, that was big for us.
And then like that was big for like the Cali scene in general, because then like Mango would come up a lot. He'd hang out with us, and then that was like where he like
fun.
Yeah, and then, but even like before that, like just that WOMBO combo era, I would say was where like
true, that was really big.
We would go to DBR's house a lot, and then Mango would come up too because he liked hanging out with DBR so Mango would come up.
Yeah.
And so like it'd be a phase where like Mango was up here every 2 weeks.
Oh shit.
Like,
yeah.
Or then we would go out there, and like I mean that's pretty much like how, you know, I'm like drifting off a little bit, but I think like for the most part, like I started just with my friend. I was playing, I got decent, and then I was like, damn, I should probably play it, cause
hell yeah.
And then it got really hard, and then that's I wasn't ready for that part. But then it was, but for the most part, like that's kind of how it was, kind of like an accident for me, kind of like
right.
I didn't intend to like ever like get good, you know. I just
but you
like,
got good, yeah.
Yeah, and then I just got to like a level where I was like okay, and I'm like, well, damn, you know, this is, you know, you might as well. And then like I think when I left the Bay Area the first time, because all the tournaments I went to were like Modesto, Stockton, like I never like going to a tournament like San Francisco or something.
Yeah.
And once I went there, and like the scene is so much better, like compared to what we were doing. It was just like fuck, like everyone goes to shit, like
right,
you know, and the competition is just like for like our three, like we had at the time our region was pretty good considering like how isolated we were in comparison,
right?
But still, like they had like triple the people we had. It was just crazy.
You guys are super isolated, and then like the problem is that, like, because like you're already isolated, you're hella far, and just like they were like the competition was better in the Bay Area, there was no reason to go out there.
No, yeah, there's no reason to go out there, but
like, you still it's tougher for you guys.
But at the time, I think we made the case the most apparent. Like every time we would go out there, someone would do hella good.
Oh no, like you weren't like it was like the Bay is just deeper. It wasn't like there was definitely good people in like the 209 area. It's just that guys didn't have like a very like big tournament scene that like it was like, oh, go to that event, and it was far. It's just inconvenient, you know.
It was super far.
Right.
It was super far. But like it got to a point where like, you know, like this crew FTA, they were really good, and like
that was the crew area. That was the crew era. That was like DPR, FTA, Bayesians. That was like crews were really popular in that time period. You make
FTA
a banner.
FTA made it like kind of worth, because like, you know, the top players would sometimes come out to Modesto and stuff, but like FTA, they lived in Stockton, which is like 30-40 minutes away. So like you have that scene, and then you have like Modesto, which is even more like we're just clearly not as good. We're just like a great version of Stockton, which made it even harder. So then like we just eventually got better or got good enough.
Right.
But it was like you guys definitely had access to like you guys got good amongst yourselves, and you had access to good competition. It just wasn't convenient. Yeah,
and that's why like out there where we were, are like nobody used like conventional characters. So you would see like my friend that got me in the game, man, Yoshi, Chugnator, man, Ice Climbers.
Right.
This guy named Meep used Luigi. His brother used DK. TC1 used Mario Mike. Rest in peace. He used Samus.
Yeah.
KFC he was the only one that played Fox. Yeah. And everybody else, there was no Mars, no Sheiks.
Yeah.
No Peaches.
Well, because back in the day, the tier list was like so different, right?
No, not really.
Crazy. No, not yet. Not crazy.
Am I thinking way back?
I think
like 2006. It's like it's changed. I think the biggest thing is the Pikachu came up.
Oh yeah, Pikachu came up hard. Yoshi came up hard. And I'd say the perception of Ganon is way lower.
Yeah, the perception of Ganon's way lower. Doc and Ganon have gotten a lot worse.
Yeah.
Because I know...
but a lot of characters stayed in their same tiers.
Yeah, I agree.
That's true, yeah. No, I think what I was referring to, I think, like, back, like, way back when, like, people decided to just say, like, oh, a character is good because I say they're good. Like, I think it was, like, Mario was ranked, like, 5th on a tier list or some shit.
Really?
Yeah, but this was like in 2003 or 4, I think, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, that's, like, super old school era.
And and back then, too, different regions had different tier lists. So, like, like, in Cali... Fox is the best, but like in Japan, like Dr. Mario's like broken.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Like Ganon's like broken in Japan, or like, but then like, you know, Sheik in like the East Coast is hell. You know, it was just different where you live. It was like now it's like kind of like it's more generalized.
Definitely. And I think they can't really use the argument of just like, oh, this area says this character. They definitely can't go back to that.
No. Back then, you could, because it was like more isolated. Like the internet didn't.
Yeah, the internet really changed. It was more isolated. You were more allowed. And just the way that the groups are set up, that made more sense. Like, you could do stuff like that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So it was like it was more all smash boards, you know, so it was different.
Right. As great as smash boards are. But so as you were saying just a second ago, Brandon, you were saying that. Basically, you and Phil, because my question was going to be how you two initially like came to meet and being as close of friends as you are. Essentially, what it sounded like was you guys met from a friend of a friend initially, or what was the backstory behind that?
We knew of each other. He fucked up Matt, like actually.
Dude, okay, so I used
once
to
again shout out to Matt.
I used to lose to Phil all the time, but beat the shit out of Matt.
Oh, okay.
No, you beat every time. Like, I just remember we played like once or twice, but I always lost.
I do remember the first time we played. I do remember that.
I just remember just destroying Matt. Like, it was bad.
Yeah, he was hella emo.
You could tell he didn't know the Matt, because Matt at the time was definitely better than me, and he had like a lot of like good. Didn't he beat Zoo?
He did beat Zoo.
Yeah, so he had like a lot of good wins.
At the time, it was a big time.
He beat who?
That was a big deal even at the time.
Yeah, he beat all these people, and like I'm just some random doc player from like nowhere, and I just beat him, and he was just like, damn, you know. But I remember beating him, and I had to play you, and then
we played after that. Oh shit.
We played in that
I remember where. It's funny. I remember where we played. Like, I remember
the NCB. So I remember we played
like
there.
on the back wall. It was like on the.
And it was like, so back then, if you didn't make it out of pools, there were wild card spots.
Right.
To get in the bracket. Yeah, and we played for a wild card spot.
Oh damn!
You beat me.
I just remember I played Marth the first game. Beat my Marth, and then I think I played. Then I played Falco, but I don't remember the game.
You played Falco 1. You went Martha, beat your Marth.
And then I went back to Falco?
And then you went back to Falco and beat me.
I remember that, but I don't remember anything about it.
I remember we played at a Quack Fest. It was Fox Doc the whole way. And it went game 3, but you beat me. And you beat Peter right after, which was like an upset at the time.
That was definitely. That was like at the time, if you were a young Spacey main, beating Peter was important for your career.
Yeah, Peter was back then.
He was like the cock block.
Peter was the guy to beat.
So,
yeah, like when you were like like when you're up and coming Spacey, like he was a player that you would like lose to if you weren't solid.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So it was important. But I remember what I remember is that me and Brandon, the first time we kicked it was we went to a UCL tournament. This is right after Pound 3. So this is right after Mango 1.
Oh, this was literally like a week or two after Pound 3.
We drove in the Peter is the
tank.
The tank. We drove in the tank.
It fits like 11 people. That's why I thought.
He was doing the back.
Yeah.
We drove up there, and that was like the first time we actually kicked it the whole way.
Yeah.
I remember Brandon was pretty excited too because he got.
Because I hella wanted to play people. Phil at first was like, "Why does he want to play?"
Because you want to play on the computer.
On that laggy. I just didn't care, dude. I just didn't care. Like where we lived, you just couldn't play people. So it was just.
He wanted. And then, so this is like part of the reason that we ended up playing, like getting so close, is because Brandon moved. He moved from Modesto to the Bay Area, so he went to DeVry, which wasn't that far from me. And
it's like in Newark, Union City, Newark.
I had to take like one bus to get.
Yeah.
So, and this is like post post brawl, so everyone kind of just quit. Like there were just so
that's right.
There were no melee players at the time, so like I wanted to play melee so bad because I had just started getting into it, and I just started getting pretty decent, so I really, really wanted to play. And I was for anybody, and I remember DBR had pretty much stopped. I was like, they'd stopped playing. They were all
they were about that brawl.
So it was just hard to find. I wasn't cool with Zoo at the time, and I wasn't good enough to play with him, so he wasn't, so Brandon like moved and he wanted to play, and that was kind of it. Like he was just like,
and it was cool. It was fortunate because like I didn't think about it, but like we didn't think about it at the time, but like our skill levels made it good enough. So we were like pretty close in skill.
So, like we could grow together, right?
Yeah. So it made it so it was just like Phil just come. We played for like 2-3 days, and then like we just next thing you know, like we just beat ranked people. We not even.
Yeah, because they all quit. So when they came back,
we just start beating them. Yeah.
Welcome back to Melee. Get 4-star.
It's true. Like,
that was hella true. That was like so that was like it was like the timing was actually just perfect. With like everyone had stopped and we were like he moved and then like everything kind of just synced up.
That's pretty cool.
Because I moved like right after Brawl came out, like 2 months after Brawl came out or something. It was super new when I moved out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Super new. Even Daryl was still like 1 foot in, 1 foot out with Brawl.
Yeah, he was playing both.
He was doing both. So like nobody we knew, like the only people we knew that really played Melee was each other.
Yeah, so that's kind of why it worked out, honestly.
Neither of you guys fucked with Brawl at all, or?
No, I never fucked with Brawl.
Okay, so I had this thing. So, Jamie, right? The guy I lived across the street with, he held this fat Brawl tournament at his house. Got like 30, 40 people. Of course I win because it's across the fucking street.
Right.
So I pick Luigi, just, because we played it to get all the characters unlocked. So I was still on the Melee binge.
Right.
But I go... And then I go in the losers bracket. I lose to a Sonic. Mind you, I didn't know at the time that when you sudden death, if you had the percent lead, you win. So technically, I won.
Oh,
but we played the sudden death out and I lost.
Oh no!
So then I go in the losers like hella early. I beat like pretty much all my friends, and then I had to beat like all these out of town Meta Knights. I beat like 5 of them just with Luigi, and then I win the tournament, and then that was it.
And then you were like, "Fuck this game."
That's my Brawl career. What? I just beat like this dude named his name was VJJ. He was really good. He was like, that was his tag. His skill level was like fringe rank. He was probably like top 15 in Brawl at the time. 20. Yeah. And I just beat him with Luigi. And then like I just win 2 sets, and then he goes Diddy Kong. I beat his Diddy Kong hella bad, and then that was it. And then I went to some other tournament where I go like 2-1, and then what else? Yeah, that was it. Oh no, the last Brawl tournament was beat John, beat a ranked player, and he was like rank 5. I beat him with Wario. What the? And like that was literally my last Brawl tournament.
I entered like 2 or 3. I entered that tournament too. You
said you entered one where you went all Falcon because you were like, I main Falcon.
So I went to, what was it? Was it Reno? I went to Reno and
the one where Germ and Lucian played.
Yeah,
I didn't go to that one, but I heard about that.
I went to that regrettably, and I played Falcon. And I think I did all right. I don't really remember. I just remember playing against Meta Knight and realized and being very confused, and I lost. And all I wanted to do was try to get strong knees, and it just didn't work out. And then I played Melee, I think, because I had a couple Melee setups, so then I played Melee.
Yeah, it was
hard times. Man. I used to go to Brawl tournaments to play Melee because there'd be players there. You might get one setup.
I feel that.
At whatchamacallit, what was the tournament? The one in Embryville. Fuck, what was the name of it? I almost want to say Axis.
Yeah.
Axis.
Yeah, so it was a grind to play Melee at that point. It was kind of like it was probably worse than PM. You had to really
it was because like at least like with PM,
you just can't stream on Twitch.
Right.
Yeah. And then there wasn't none of that like streaming or anything. Yeah, there was just
players that don't play would occasionally be like, oh, I'll try out Melee for like people like I go to DBR house and they're all playing Brawl, but like I could convince like Bob money to play with me for 45 minutes to an hour, or Zelgada to play with me for 45 minutes to an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, that was pretty much as far as it would go. So.
Right.
Yeah, man, it was rough. There wasn't really, the only people that really played Melee was like us and SFAT.
Us and Zoo. Zoo played.
Yeah, Zach too.
Yeah, Zach too.
Zach went hard, and then that was really it.
Nice. Well, I mean, with all the years now that have passed, we're entering almost 2018. So we're going on more than 15 years of this game being out. Probably about almost 10 years for both of you guys having been playing the game.
Yeah. I think I probably missed the 10-year anniversary already.
So with that being a thing, how do you guys feel about yourselves as players in 2017? How do you guys think you've been doing?
You go first, Phil.
Well, my tournament forms haven't been good. But I feel pretty good. I think it's a good time to play Melee, man. I think that there's just so much access, everything's going on, and there's like the hack pack's amazing. There's net play. It's just, I don't know, it's a good time to play Melee. I don't know. I personally feel good. I think.
Right.
I think I feel more. I feel more sure of myself just as a person than I was when I was playing. Like, and I think I have a better understanding of how to get better than I did when I first started. I think I was all kind of figuring it out then. I think thinking back, I spent a lot of time, like, I put a lot of hours in that didn't really, where I didn't really have direction. Like, I didn't really know where I was going. So I think I have a better idea of what I'm doing.
Right.
Yeah, for me, right now, it's weird. I feel like I'm in a place like I've never really been before, in a sense. But as far as like skill, like I'm probably like, I might be the best I've been. It's hard. It doesn't feel that way, but like it might be, just because like, I don't know. I always thought like the best I've been was probably around Genesis 2. But I actually might be better than that now. It's hard to say because there's so many people. But I mean, I feel good. I think the thing I wish is like, I wish I had the mentality I had when I got in the game, because like that, it was just easier to play because I didn't really like care about anything.
Yeah.
Just because I was just like, I just wanted to play. Whereas like, just the bullshit kind of like gets in my head a little bit more. Yeah. But I'm getting better at dealing with that.
I definitely was about to bring that up. The fact that like doing some Twitter scoping before the interview today, and even this past week, I've seen your Twitter especially. You've been like a lot of what's the word I want to use? You've been very charismatic on your Twitter towards like tons of smashers, like always being polite, like complimenting all these things. I saw one at let me see, do I still have it? I saw one you even posted towards someone we also had on the podcast, Ryobi, the Peach player.
He's sick.
Yeah, super homie guy, just awesome person. And I even saw you posting something to him being like, dude, your mentality is amazing, like the way that you play is great, and I loved hanging out with you, or whatever the context was. It was very gracious, and I feel like if you're saying you wish you had that mentality that you had, I feel like you're literally on the right steps, if not already back, if you wouldn't even disagree with that.
Yeah, but it's just, there's moments where like I just like, I'm been working. I mean, Phil, anybody that knows me knows I'm just really critical of myself. Yeah. And so I'm really trying to like stop that.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard not to be. I think definitely. You put a certain amount of time in, you want a certain result. So if you don't, you feel a certain way. So it's hard not to feel that.
Even when I do something good, like I won't like
fully enjoy it.
Yeah, not enjoy it, but like accept it. Like, yeah, you did that. Like, it's hard.
The cool thing, and I think the thing that and it's why I think a lot of players stagnate at some point, is like when you first start, you're just taking everything in.
Yep.
And so you're just grinding, you're just playing, you just want to play, and because of that, it's really easy to just learn and grow and get better.
Yeah.
But at one point, your ego catches up with that, and there becomes a certain level of expectation. And at that point, it becomes just a lot harder to grow. It becomes harder to get better. And that's when I think a lot of the frustration sit in. And it happens to all players at different points. Everyone has it at different points in their career. But I mean, everyone plateaus at different points. So, that's just something that comes with just growing in anything you do.
No, yeah, I agree. But as a player, I would say that I'm doing pretty well. Probably probably some of the best I've done. Definitely better than I've done than I was last year. Maybe even the year before.
Like definitely better than last year.
Yeah, so
this is how you feel in general.
Right.
Yeah, I mean how I feel about it, it's cool. It's like real interesting because I've never like really gone all in, but like not purposely. So it's like it's weird, but it's still I have a lot of fun doing it.
I think the purpose part. I think that would have been better to have when I started, like more of an understanding, you know?
Right. Yeah. It's like that's how I was too. Like I definitely just played a lot, and like it feels. I mean, I still do, but it's different now, especially just being older and like just more experienced.
Right.
I think I think I am, like Dan, like you're saying, I'm trying to be on the right path, but I definitely have moments where it's like it's a slippery slope.
Right.
But I think just being able to like tell, like the more it happens, the easier it gets, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like as much as I hate feeling like shit, after I feel like shit, it's like way easier to handle it than the first time.
Yeah, that's something for me for sure. I think that part of the reason, like for me, is like I used to take my losses really hard. Like at one point, I took them super hard. Even now, I think I can put in like this. I think that's what made it so hard, was like putting in that amount of work and then not getting the result. And I used to take them super hard, especially like earlier in my career. So I think that like now it's easier to put that result, like still put the same amount of work in it, but not take the loss. Like it's a personal thing. I think that's something that something you have to be able to do if you want to be able to play at a tournament level. Definitely. You can't, you just can't take it personally.
You can't personalize your loss. Like you don't suck because you lost. You just lost.
And like it just you have to kind of leave it there. And honestly, whether it's a win or a loss, you kind of just have to leave it at that tournament. That shit doesn't carry over, you know.
Definitely.
No, I agree.
So kind of
it's just like
take them,
they're just isolated moments. That's what I try to tell people. Like it's just a moment in time that happened, and then it's over, and then you go to the next moment.
Yeah.
That's really all you got.
It's hard not to, you know. It's easy to say that, it's hard not to.
Definitely. Everyone can be a critic, and you can be a critic of yourself, but only you are able to make yourself and to push yourself to move on from it and to actually like see things through. And being able to conquer that and being able to do that repeatedly. I feel like that's what a lot of solid Melee players have with their mentality, and if you continue to do it, dude, you fucking got it. It's not even a problem.
Thank you. What's more important is like than the actual wins and losses is just like how you respond to them. Definitely. Honestly, that's what I've been learning. I used to think like the wins and the losses were the most important thing, but really like they kind of don't mean shit. No. It's just like how you respond to them.
What did you learn from it? What are you going to change from it? And what are you going to get back? Or when are you going to get back up and give it another one?
Yeah.
That's really all you can go for. And then just like accepting like where I'm at now. I think I never really like did that. I think that's why it was so easy coming up, because like I just didn't really trip about how good I was. But like now that I'm like I'm getting better at like accepting where I am. So like now it's just like you know, I'm not like Mango or whatever, but like, you know, that's fine. Like I don't.
But you're seeing the improvement, and you know what you want to work towards, and who knows? You might become the next Mango. Who knows?
No, exactly. But you know, I think we all have this mentality like we want to become the best, right? And I think that shit's taxing on you. Where it's just like, dude, all I can really do, I can't guarantee any of this, but I can't just guarantee I can be the best I can be, or at least guarantee I'm gonna do my best to get to that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Then if that's how it works out, it'll work out that way. But
for sure,
if it doesn't, then I'm not mad at myself, because I'm like expecting to be first when I'm like 100 something. Like it's just like I'm lying to myself. It's like me, like just because I'm in the NBA, I'm trying to be LeBron. But like, or better than LeBron, when it's like, dude, you got to do what you do first.
Yeah, exactly.
So I've been learning that.
Well, I know what you were saying just a minute ago there, like growing older and shit like that. Like, I can't remember. I had someone on the show and we were talking, and it's just like, I think even PC Chris said this in like the documentary. Shout out to him. He was even just like, I just want to be that cool old dude that's just like chilling, hanging out or whatever. And like if your kids are playing Melee or something like that, just be like, hey, let me expose your Falco real quick. Let me beat your ass real quick.
Like in those movies where it's like some kids playing chess and then the old head just comes up and bodies
It's just
them.
like, you think you know this game. Let me beat your ass real quick. That's definitely a dream too. I would love to just be like in my 50s or 60s, have like one of my kids say like, "Oh, hey, you want to play this game?" I'm like, "Oh, you don't want to play this game."
That actually is pretty funny.
Nah, it'd be worse. It's like, have them teach you how to play.
Oh,
then the
God.
first 2 games, you just let them wash you, and then you just like fuck them up.
That'd actually be hilarious.
Yeah,
Fucking sandbag versus your kids.
Yeah, hit him with the, and now he'll try and just.
Oh shit.
The hands.
That'd be so funny. So let's rewind a little bit more here. So now you guys are close friends. You guys have been playing a lot more. Melee's starting to grow a bit more, and now streaming and recording becomes a thing. And what's to follow with that is some good old-fashioned commentary.
Yeah.
What made you two in particular decide, like, let's grab a mic and let's start talking? What happened with that?
Well, go ahead. You want to go, Brandon?
Yeah, so I used to record videos because there's a lot of dope matches that just weren't. I remember Falcomus and Silent Spectre had this crazy set, and like it just wasn't recorded, and I was just like, damn, people should record this shit. Like, it was fucking crazy, and it just never got recorded. And I was like, man, I got my little dazzle, so I would just record every tournament I go to and just upload it. And at first I thought nothing of it, just upload the matches, like, and
to like YouTube or to
YouTube. YouTube was popping at that time. That was like before all the crazy ads.
Nice videos.
Yeah, it was when the ads were the banners, so you just click X on the banner. Yeah, I missed that shit. But
same.
Not ads I have to watch. But we just record, and then there's that one tournament, I forgot the name of it. It's like a show me your moves or something, and Scar and them were doing commentary. I had no idea who Scar was at the time. I just saw some dude commentate. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, hey, maybe we should try that. And so, like, me and Phil did a test run. It was funny. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it at the tournament. And then, we tried it, and the original, people don't know, like, the first like batch of videos, it's like Phil and Daryl doing the commentary. It's not me and Phil.
Oh, and people like to claim that to you.
Yeah. But then I realized that a lot of people didn't want to do it. They felt weird about it. So I was like, all right. So Phil's the only one. Like, Phil just did the homie and like looked out. So it was just me and him doing the commentary. And then like 2 weeks later, Wombo combo happened. And then from there, it kind of just became a thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people would like hear us, and then like you would either hear like them either take a bit from what we say, or just like throw a jab.
That where are you at app?
Yeah.
I'm kind of hot about that too.
I was about to ask. I was gonna say, like, are you guys getting anything out of that?
No.
We used to say that all the time.
We know.
I'm not fucking with that.
Yeah, I mean, just could have told us. That's all.
It's Smash Tinder, bro.
Pick it up.
It's literally Smash Tinder.
Yeah, it is Smash Tinder. I had that idea a long time ago, but I can't even be mad because I didn't follow up on it. So
how do you go to a company and say like, yo, I have this really great idea for an app, right? We get a bunch of kids that play a video game together, make it an app, and call it Where You At.
I think that the thing is we needed a certain skill and program that we just didn't have.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not. I'm not on that. But the name is like the big thing. I mean, that's happens like quite a bit.
Yeah, that's not nothing new.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the videos, the commentary. Yeah, and then from there it was just like a thing, and then I think Genesis 1 really like put it on the map too.
Yeah.
I think that like really it was just like we were like it wasn't really popular yet, so we were the only ones that really were kind of willing to do it. There's nothing.
Yeah, it was a market that
it wasn't
there was no market, so it was just us doing
no variety for it. It was like kind of just did it. We just kind of just did it, and it was they're like it just wasn't a thing yet, so people weren't comfortable.
Well, so was this pre or post MLG? That's the other part.
Post.
Okay.
But like MLG had like
production.
Right.
It's like just 3 people
just talking to a microphone.
Mic, like
yeah,
like
it's
the
pretty
mic.
much like audio. It was pretty much just like the crowd with the mic, honestly.
Right.
Yeah, and back then like I had to sync the audio together. Like,
oh god.
That was such a bitch.
Oh
that
yeah.
shit took hours, man.
Oh man, that's why I'm so happy to see Brandon get paid back from it because he put his so many free hours to that shit.
Dude, it was so many hours.
So many hours, man.
It was like it would take me like days just to do teams. Some of the teams I wouldn't even put commentary on it because I was just like, dude, ain't nobody gonna watch this. And then I was just and then like back then, like upload speed was so much slower,
right.
It was just like, and I
internet wasn't a big thing.
And like I didn't have like terabytes weren't really a thing like that, so you had to put shit on mega upload.
Oh god,
flash drives. It was crazy. It was just so much work. It's like if I were to ever do something like that's like if I were to quit playing, I think that's the lane I would go to.
Commentary?
Like doing production type.
Oh, okay.
I think now would be it's harder because there's more to do, but like it just feels like a lot of things would be so much easier. But it looks more expensive though.
It is. It
is,
but the payback can sometimes work out a lot more, especially once you own all the shit. Like, cause that would be the question. Like, would you want to go into being like TO or being like in Gimmer's position where you own a channel with all the equipment?
Dude, I remember when Gimmer first started.
Gimmer was on the come up.
Gimmer borrowed your boy's philosophies. The same. Yo, your boy Gimmer will tell you. We talk about this.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'd have this thing after a match where it would have this is when annotations first came out. So I'd start playing with them, and like it'd be so people didn't because back then you couldn't upload over 10 minutes videos. Right. So like a lot of shit you see from back in the day, if you ever watch like Melee videos or even rap battles, like
match
rap
1,
battles,
match 2.
They'll have like round 1, round 2, and like that's the same with Melee. Like set 1, match 3, and shit's just scattered everywhere. So I put an annotation where it'd be like if you want to watch the previous match, you click here. If you want to watch the next match, you click that, and I put it on the top at the beginning of every match and at the end of every match.
Oh my god!
And then Gimmer used that, and he took it to another level like now. But I'm just saying, like the baby steps were like back then. It was just like, all you had was your laptop, and and then I remember being the first channel to stream and record simultaneously.
Remember that set with Mango and Sound Spectre, right?
Yeah, that was the first set. It was so choppy, but like
choppy.
That was the first set Mango lost in like 2 years or something.
Right.
And it was streamed and recorded. When Mango lost to Kage, it was streamed and recorded.
Right.
Yeah. I had 100 viewers.
Yeah, on Justin TV. That was Twitch before it was named Twitch.
Was that Kage Mango set one of the situations where Kage got on the mic and he was just like, "Where you at?" Or whatever the hell that was. I know.
Yeah, we're just like, we were like, what do you want? You got anything to say? And then he's just like, I just double him in Mango. Where you at?
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was.
And then back then, when he won that set, it was like streaming. It was 500 viewers, which was like,
holy shit.
That's like 100,000 viewers.
Oh, definitely.
Back then, dude. 500. I mean, 500 is still quite a bit. Like now,
right.
But like for like a streamer, like a regular Melee streamer. That's
but like for your biggest tournament, like 500 ain't shit.
NorCal locals don't hit 500.
I just think it's so
NorCal locals don't.
No, NorCal locals don't.
No.
I just think it's so funny. I got to meet like Kage, I think it was like a year, maybe year and a half ago now, and he's just like he's like a very chill guy, very humble, whatever. But then like I don't know why, but I didn't ever see that clip of him like yelling into the mic until after I had met him in that. And so when I heard that, I was like, who the fuck just yelled into the mic? And then like realizing, oh my god, that was him. Holy Christ.
Yeah, Kage used to talk that shit.
That's so funny.
Warrior.
Yeah, that was his thing. But yeah, we just kept yeah, my bad, but we just kept doing the recording the commentary, and then we stopped. And like I think once like things stopped, just life happened, and like we like at least I don't know about you, Phil, but then like we kind of like just stopped following the scene as far as just like what's going on. And then when I just remember going to my first Evo and being like, holy shit.
Yeah.
The scene is different. That was when it hit me when I went to Evo.
Yeah.
And like people started acknowledging it, and you know, I just never paid it no mind.
Yeah, it was weird when you think about it. I always it's like just like when like Melee wasn't accepted by the rest of the fighting community. That was like definitely a phase, you know, like that was definitely something that was a thing. Like we definitely like Melee was at Evo in 2007, but it still wasn't like respected yet.
Right.
So, like that was a deal for the game to be seen in a different light.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I guess what I would wonder then, and this could be answered by both of you guys, would be, is it harder for you to commentate with like a random person, like clearly not your like Phil with Brandon or Brandon with Phil, or is it just you guys have been commentating enough at this point that it's just kind of natural, you find a flow with someone else, it's not too difficult?
I definitely feel most relaxed with Brandon, but it doesn't, like, as far as just like who I can work with, it's fine. I mean, I think you kind of get like a feel for what they're like. I guess for me, I feel for what they're like, and then it kind of go from there. I mean, you don't always vibe with every person, but I mean, it's usually pretty chill, and I get a lot of the same people over and over again, so it's usually fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. Different people, of course. Like I'm a resonate with Phil better because it's just easier in general. Like, you know, if you hang out with the person, you kick it with them, it's probably gonna be easier to commentate with them. Right. You know.
Right.
But I mean, like, switching off is like whatever. I've literally commentated with people like I've never met prior to commentating with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's not, I mean,
I know like an example would be like DJ Nintendo and like Chillin' Dude are now commentating a lot more together.
Yeah.
And this just kind of, people are loving it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're dope.
Chillin's popular. Like Chillin's been like being really popular, and then people really like DJ.
People love DJ, dude. DJ is the guy right now. Him and Vish are like the two people who like
popping, dude.
Dude, he's funny. He's a funny dude.
Yeah, I think they're all good.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah.
Commentating with DJ this weekend, actually.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, DreamHack.
Oh, DreamHack, you going to Denver?
Yeah, I can't. I'm not. I'm only entering teams though.
How come?
Because they said if you commentate, you can't enter singles. I'm okay with that though.
Just win teams.
Yeah,
simple as that. You know?
Yeah, no, I'm teaming with Johnny.
Oh,
it's possible. It's low key possible.
Smoke 2 waffles.
Yeah. So I don't know. Hopefully Johnny can put the team on his back.
Nah, you got it. It's a Westbrook KD situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, who's KD and who's Westbrook?
Which one do you want to be?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like Johnny is KD, but I don't feel like he leave me to dry, man. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I struggle with that. I like both those players a lot. I actually really like the Thunder, man. I'm sad.
Thunder are dope.
I miss
Thunder are dope. I like
they got your man Melo now, though. They're good.
He needs to be a support role, dude. Yeah.
Damn.
But definitely starting for sure. Melo.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I forgot what the original question was. We were.
We're good.
Oh yeah, we're just it's easy to work with.
Can't put disrespect on Melo, the God's name.
Sorry, no, because it's my pop one day, and then Melo's like,
I know, dude. Like, yo, this fucking clown, you can't play me 1-on-1. Like, I know, dude. I know.
So you gotta be more careful now, dude. These are gonna be around forever,
This shit's gotta get viral, man.
You ever see people like throw disses on Twitter, and then someone like 5 years later they bring that shit back up?
Yo, did you hear that Phil said this?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen that shit multiple times. If I ever pop, I'm definitely going through all my old tweets first and delete shit.
Delete. No.
Like Damian Lillard was talking shit about LeBron when he was in college. Someone brought that shit back up like 3 years into the league when he started popping.
Yeah, I know McConan did that to Drake.
Oh, he did?
Like, he got signed to him, but then 2 years before, it was like, yo, this fool Drake is whack. I was like,
you fuck, dude.
Yeah, he signed to him.
Their old tweets. People don't.
Yeah. Just forget, I guess.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that's a dream, but no one ever really does.
Yeah. Just forget.
Well, moving into the thing that I'm very excited to talk about is the WOMBO combo. And for
WOMBO combo.
For those of you that might be in the chat that might have never even heard about it, I'm going to play the clip for you guys real quick, courtesy of Lumpy CPU, which before I play this, Do you guys know who the fuck Lumpy CPU is?
That's my boy.
Okay.
Stole that clip.
I'll play the clip, and I'll explain why it's on the show.
All right, yeah. All right, so we'll be right back. Enjoy the clip.
You just up smash. Oh, happy feet. Wombo combo. That ain't Falco. My dick hurts! Bobak's dick is hard! Oh my god, we're all a little bit hard. Anything to say?
Oh my god, I lose my shit at that clip. Literally every time. I can't even say.
Clip.
What's that?
The popping clip. People know. That's it. My favorite thing about that clip is when people. I'm waiting for a day because I heard that people think it's from League. I'm waiting for the day where someone. I'm waiting for the day for someone tells me that it's from League. Like, specifically me. I'm waiting. It hasn't happened yet, but
someone tell me who the fuck in League's name is Bobak, and then I'll start fucking maybe understanding what the fuck they're talking. What? How could that be a League clip?
League tried to claim it.
League fuck off. Y'all's a bunch of fucks. What?
Yeah, that'd be hell funny to run into like a League organizer and he tells me that it's from League. I'd probably just like laugh and walk away.
That's actually ridiculous.
Just be like, yep, sure. But so why it's on Lumpy's channel, that's the homie. He's also an instrumental part of me playing Melee, that I didn't talk about.
Mm-hmm.
He is like one of the only ones out of all of us with a car, so we would drive, like that's how we would go to tournaments when we did.
Right.
He would I showed him the clip first, and I transferred it through AIM because
God,
that's how you did things back then.
Oh hell yeah.
They didn't even have unlisted YouTube videos.
It's hella slow, dude.
Yeah, so, but it wasn't that bad because it was like 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
It took like an hour or something, but it was still. But he's like, "Yo, bro, you gotta upload this separately." I'm like, "Nah, I don't want to bring hell attention to it. I just want to, upload the matches." He's like, "Nah, dude, you gotta do it." I'm like, "Nah, man." It was good on his end. Like it was definitely like.
Lumpy actually saved the day.
Lumpy actually saved it. Like, look,
otherwise it'd just be a clip. It would just be a match that had a bunch of.
If you don't do it, I'll do it.
I mean, for the record, it's got 13 million views.
Yeah, he didn't listen to me, and he just did it, and like, it was a smart move. He definitely, he's still getting checks off that, right? Yeah, he gets like $60 a month to pay his phone bill, but I feel like it's worth it. It's like, I don't know. I think him doing that was like huge. So I don't even get mad about him. Like, people like, why is he getting the profit? Like, one, we're boys, and then two, like. He was the one who was like adamant about it being a separate video. Yeah. So,
I mean, that would be.
I actually never knew that part. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I just, I don't even pay no money. He deserves it.
Well, that was the only reason I was literally even asking, because it's like, if this guy's got 13 million views off this, I checked the date on it, and yeah, they're both like 8 years old at this point. I'm pretty sure. I'm looking at it right now. Actually, that clip is getting like your actual set that you uploaded to your channel. I think is at like 878. Like K.
It's still
views.
not even at 1 million views. Yeah.
Well, no,
but the clip, it's at like 13 million.
Right. But what I was even gonna say is the fact that the M2K versus Shizwiz set that everyone always hyped up and was like, "Oh, this is the most viewed clip on YouTube." Not even close. Not even close. 13 million. This only has 889,000.
Okay.
Compared to 13 million.
That's crazy. It's actually crazy.
That is crazy. Last time I actually looked at Wombo Combo, we had 3 million, and that was like 3 years ago.
Oh, that shit's been the documentary comes out, you're getting more tournaments, GR
Smash.
Smash
that has like 1 million.
Yeah.
I was tripping when it hit 1 mil.
That's insane.
That tripped me out. Because I remember it had 100,000 like within like the first year, and I was like, damn.
But so this is kind of a question you should be expecting, and maybe I should have known what this is, but I did not bother at all to look it up because I would rather hear it from you guys. What in the fuck is a Wombo combo?
You could break it down.
Let's go.
Okay, so it's from, I don't know if I know this, but it's from Mitchell Tang. Mitchell Tang is Tang, greatest player in the world, if you remember the old kind of deal, and Sound Spectre, and they were just like they're the team, and they Wombo combo's a pizza, if I'm correct. So
it's a pizza.
It's a combo that they wanted to do on Luna Spectre. That's what the combo was made for. And they actually, the night before, they showed the combo on me. They did the combo on me the night before. I think it was like, it wasn't the whole thing, but it was that.
The week before. Yeah.
So that exact combo they did.
Was it the night before? I feel like it was.
Nah, they did it on you at Luis's house. That I remember.
Okay, so it was like a.
That was like the first time I really met Alvin.
Okay, it was the back throw shine up smash.
Yeah, that's what the Wombo combo was?
Asian crew battle?
That's when they did it on
That was a good
And what they did the combo, but Mitchell didn't do the shine up smash. It was just a regular one.
Oh, into a knee?
Yeah, so that was the only difference.
Okay, but yeah, that was we had already known about the combo heading into it. So that was like their combo. That was something they had been working on.
Yeah, that's why you hear us like anticipate or like
right.
Wombo combo. Like that's why we say, like, if we say it before it happens,
it's gotta happen.
It's obviously been done before.
Yeah. So it was like, I think that helped for the anticipation though. That you saying it, us saying it beforehand was really big.
But so it was never streamed beforehand.
Yeah. The fact like, oh shit, well, then like people are like, there's like what, and then it happens. It's like, and then shit's crazy.
Yeah.
So it had never been streamed though before then.
They used to come up with a bunch of names for like their combos. So
okay.
One for that one.
There was one, A Whole New World. That one's like crazy. That's
the Whole New World one's actually is crazy.
Yeah, I forgot. It's like fucking like up smash and the Falcons Dare and like another up smash.
That one's crazy.
It's actually
better.
Is that on YouTube?
One time.
They did it to Justin, right?
They did it to Zach too. I was like, God damn, it's like way crazier than the Wombo. It's so fucked up. I forgot like what it was.
It was funny. I was going back and looking at it. I was like, oh wait, I forgot that me and Justin used to play like old, like the little kid Pew Fat. Like that used to be a thing. I forgot about that shit.
Can people find that one on YouTube?
Like me and Falconis versus come up Pew Fat. That used to be like a thing.
Yeah. They were teaming since the beginning of time.
They've been teaming for hell long.
Oh
yeah.
God.
So I just thought that was funny. But yeah, that combo is definitely that was like their shit, that was, and I think it was just like the anticipation. Shouts to Bobak. Bobak's the one that got the equipment so we could record that day.
Yeah, that day I fucking left my splitters in NorCal, and I was like, yo, it's a quick fix, but still like someone had to drive us, and like I was like, yo, Bobak, can you take me to Best Buy real quick? Hella bad. It was like 15 minutes out, and we were in SoCal too. He's like, yeah, I got you. And like, I'm so glad he did that. There's a lot of little things that like
it's crazy. Yeah,
made that happen.
Little things that happen to make that moment happen. And I think it's sick. And like Zeus said, he was gonna quit out. Like he was just gonna kill himself.
Yeah, like dude, like what if he had just killed himself? What if Bobak never got the chords?
Yeah.
What if Kenny, that's Lumpy. What if Kenny never uploaded the video?
Yeah,
it's just like a lot of shit, man.
So there's so many little things that lead up to that moment, and it's actually super sick that it all came together. Because I think it's important for Melee, like just like in your channel. So it's pretty sick.
So what tournament was that at?
I always think about, my bad, that is a random just thought.
It's all good.
When I had Julian deleted his channel.
Yeah.
I would never do that.
That was so fucked up.
Yeah, I just put too many hours in that shit to actually delete it too. Like, fuck that. But I don't want to throw shade on Julian though. I love Julian.
Okay,
I just thought about that. I was like,
yeah.
Shout out to Julian.
It was like an old archive. He deleted all the. He actually showed me how to like to rip matches off the emoji site. I did like one set.
Oh, let's go. That's hard.
Yeah, it was a lot of work. That's all. I only did it once.
So what tournament was that at? That happened?
Is that West Coast Circuit?
Yeah, SCSA.
Is that the one where they did the brawl finals with the Faculitos?
Nah, the Wombo combo SCSA had they just had Melee. Okay. The second one had Brawl though.
Oh, okay.
The second one was when Mango beat Mewtwo King with Falco for the first time.
That's when I knew it was over.
That tournament ended at like 4 a.m.
They had that fucking power outage.
The power went out for like hours.
Shit.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
That shit crazy.
But yeah, I remember those tournaments. Man, it was crazy. SCSA West Coast Circuit. in the basketball gym where there's a guy. His actual name is Luigi. He hosts the tournaments in SoCal, San Bernardino. So that's where it happened. That's where Mango Juice happened. That's where where else there's a couple tournaments that happened there. But that venue is like a staple.
Super Champ Combo happened there too.
Yeah, I think so. I didn't go to Champ Combo, but I think it happened there. I wish there was like a reunion tournament. It'd be too crowded now, but
yeah, I know.
It'd be sick.
Right.
You know. But yeah, that's where it happened.
So why do you guys think that like, other than the fact that it's just kind of like a funny ass clip, do you think anyone expected that when except for maybe Lumpy at this point, do you think anyone was expecting like, yo, if this gets uploaded, this is gonna go viral, this is gonna get huge?
No one did that. No. And like
no one looked at us like that. We were like such a small community. No way.
Yeah, no, I don't think nobody expected. Even Lumpy, I think a lot of it was like another part of it for him to upload the video was like because he didn't want to have to watch the whole match to watch that clip.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't think anybody saw it coming.
I think we could have saw thousands, but like not like.
Yeah, I thought it would get like, you know, at best 100,000 at best.
It would get like 2007 viral. So like
I thought you get 50,000 views, we call it, and then that'd be it.
All your friends had watched it without you even having to have told them. That's like it. Like that was
people still send me like a remix of that shit, like on music and shit. Like, people don't play Melee know about it. Oh, like people like I play people who know about it, who don't like don't know who I'm in it, but I'm in it but know about it. You know?
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy when people bring it up and they don't know that you're like in the video. So.
Right. Speaking of the random voices in it, I was even gonna say, like, I think the first time I ever heard it, like, not knowing too much about the clip, you just kind of hear it and you think it's hilarious, and then once you get into the scene, I think it's so funny hearing like fucking Little Mango's voice.
Yeah.
Just hearing him in the background.
Yeah. Little Mango, Barback.
Yep.
Us. I don't know who else was in there.
Just a lot of people yelling, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, it was crazy because like people were watching that match for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why that was important. I don't know why that match was important.
I can't give you it's so long ago. I can't really remember the context behind why that match was important.
Losers or something. Otherwise,
it says loser semis right here.
Okay, yeah, it was definitely losers.
And then the crazy part was after I played the clip on my laptop after the set and the whole venue, we all watched it and then reacted again.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so sick, dude.
Oh, nobody could believe it.
You guys consider yourselves internet stars for that, or not really, since you kind of don't have a name behind it?
Nah.
I don't.
Nah.
I try to keep it.
And I kind of like how like I wouldn't want to attach myself just to like that clip. Like, you know how people do like that shit for like fame or whatever. Like, oh, Wombo combo guy. Like, nah, man.
Yeah.
Like, I want the clip to be like I kind of like that.
Yeah,
you know, I kind of like that.
Just something for the community.
Don't know who we are.
Yeah. No, that's cool, dude. That's humble. That's some humble shit. I like that.
No, it's just. I mean, it's the truth. Like,
no, it's fair.
I think yeah.
I like that. So, as we're wrapping up here, I'm going to switch to my phone real quick, see what questions we have. We do have one from a friend of mine, Slurp, Icy's player. He's saying, what is it like to try and balance competition and commentary, and what tips do you have for someone that would try and go pro in both? And if not pro, at least try and manage both.
I'd definitely say I would enter less events. I think it's hard to do like teams, singles, and commentate. So I'd maybe lock into one. And I would try to, if I could, schedule it in a way that I have some space in between. I've definitely had a lot of times where I'd commentate and then hop right into a tournament match. So I would definitely try to see if I can structure my sets a little bit better. Take into account, like you don't want to like, the worst is just losing a set, like losing a tournament set and having to commentate immediately after, or just hopping straight to a tournament match after like commentating. So I would definitely, those are things that I would take into account. But I mean, there's definitely a space for both.
Yeah, I think if you do try to get good at both, try to get good at the game first.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, you want to make some time into your your commentary, like you want to have like gaps.
Right.
If anything, you probably want to play first. I like playing first.
I think playing first is definitely important. Just so you know the game, just so you can get comfortable with the game, just so you know it.
Yeah, but I mean, even like say you're at that point, but you're commentating and playing the same day. Like I think getting your matches out of the way that day.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I think that's better.
Yeah, and with the brace period of like emotions or whatever, I don't know who's ever salty or whatever, but I don't know, it's easier. I felt like when I like day 3 of Big House, like I was out, and then like I had to commentate like an hour or 2 later, and it was easier because like I wasn't thinking about, damn, I got a bracket match soon, because that shit'll linger in your mind like while you're commentating.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Well, those are some good tips. Slurp, take that into mind, and I'll definitely even do the same. My problem is I'm trying to do like all 4. I'm trying to stream, I'm trying to commentate, I'm trying to play, I'm trying to TO. Like, oh my god, life is.
Yeah, so I know how you play. Playing in TO and sounds so hard.
It's rough.
Like I did that once because I had this tournament called Oakland's Very Own. The first one I didn't enter. The second one I did got washed. I was like, dude, never again.
Yeah.
If I ever hold a tournament, I'm just not gonna enter it. Yeah, teams, but like not. You can't do singles. Then you just like forget about like the track of the turn. Like it's like you're almost playing your set to finish. You're not even playing to win.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, so true.
Like I was just playing it to just get it done so I can move on to the next match. Yeah, it's hard. I don't know how you do that.
That's actually exactly. So this past weekend that's actually the perfect wording for how I felt. I was helping TO stream and play in an event, and my pools matches, I seriously just played them to try and just get done with it, and unfortunately only got 3rd in my pool and I didn't make it out, and I was like, fuck, if I wasn't doing like a million different things, there's a chance I could have made it out of this pool.
You still want a certain result, right? It's not like
exactly. I'm not just gonna fucking like not try at it, but at the same time it's like I got a million other fucking things going on. If I can somehow make it out of this and get back, that's gonna look super good on me and super shitty on you fucks in my pool. But I mean,
and it gives you no time to like warm up.
Oh, none at all. My controller wasn't shield dropping. Oh my god, it was so rough, dude.
Yeah, just problems you normally have, you just can't fix because you're like running shit.
It's rough. But no, that's definitely good tips. I'm gonna pass those on to everyone, and I'm definitely gonna take note of them because that's good. So, like I was saying, getting towards the end, the big question I love asking everyone that comes on the podcast: what is it about Melee or Smash in general that you just love the most?
I don't know. I just feel like it's such a deep game. There's just so much movement, so much freedom. It's like there's a lot of room for like self-expression. It's just, I don't know. It just feels like there's so much, like there's always something else, And I think it's just like, and I like that. Yeah. And it's just fun, fast paced.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fast. I like the idea that like nothing's really correct, but it works.
Yeah.
So like you could play Fox super crazy aggro. I can never approach and just spam lasers and not interact, but like we get the same result.
Yeah.
And I think that's sick. Like the diversity, like you ever just pick a character, right? Like what's the Marth? Like all the Marth mains play hella different, right?
Yeah.
And like that's dope. Cause like if our games like sucked, I feel like there would just be a formula to every character, but there is no formula.
Right.
Yeah.
That stuff. The formula is that as much as people try to make it a formula, it's not a formula. Like
definitely.
You just kind of like do your thing and like like Phil said, like self-expression and stuff like that. And
yeah, definitely.
Your personality really comes out in your play sometimes.
I think a lot of people say that. They say the whole like no one looks the same. Every person can express themselves through their character differently, and it's definitely a really cool quality about this game. And I don't know about you, Brandon. I don't want to assume anything. I know Phil, and this could lead into the second question. Well, the second to last question being, what other games do you guys do, like speedruns and stuff? Phil, I know you being someone that plays. You're a Street Fighter guy, right?
Oh, let me tell you about Street Fighter.
Yeah, let's go.
It is so easy. What it is.
Oh shit.
so easy. I love it. I feel
this is highlighted. This is clip.
I've never understood what Capcom and like Nintendo were going for until I played it. Like it's like for like a casual like me who doesn't want to put in any effort, it's fantastic. I get the results and I have to do no work. And like it makes me feel like I'm good at the game. Like I'm not good, right? Like, and this isn't a shot at Street Fighter players. I hope it doesn't get clipped that way. But there's like I think Street Fighter players are actually amazing, but Street Fighter 5 is so easy.
Now, why do you say that? Why would you say it's easy?
It's like there's hardly a tech barrier. There's no one frame links. It's like it's just so nice. It's really I love it. It's and I play Laura. It's super easy and cheap. Oh, I love it. It's my favorite game. I love that game. But yeah, it's fun. And so I like playing Street Fighter 5. Just like like a filthy casual, and I get to do the equivalent of just spamming Peach down smash and feel like I'm good at the game, but I'm not, so it's nice. It's so for low level casual people like me, they really did a good job.
Hell yeah. But what I was actually going to lead into that with was, do you see people's personalities in Street Fighter players?
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah,
God.
I do. Those little jumping fucks. Those on the bronze level with me. I see you guys. You're just jumping around. Those kids.
Jump overhead.
Those kids with all that lag. I see you guys.
You little jumping fucks.
The little jumping fucks. Dude, I love. Dude, I get so triggered. I love it. So
the jump kicks.
The jump kicks. Yeah, I mean, I think it's harder to express yourself in those games. In a sense that because of the movement options, there's less room to go. Like in Melee, there's so much that you can just move a lot more. There's platforms,
there's stages.
There's just a lot more going on. The interactions are a lot different.
DI,
the way you move, depending on how stale move is and what percent you're at, you go a different distance. Weak hit, strong. Street Fighter is that it's more so that your decisions are all on display. It's very obvious what you chose to do in that situation from what happened. Melee, it's much easier to not commit, to be much less committal. It's much easier to be safe and to just like, and you see a fox like hood and shield and he'll just jump, right? Because it's to jump into.
It's easy to also make a bad decision work in Melee. Like in Street Fighter, I feel like you make a bad decision.
No, it just gets blown up. It just gets blown up. You can't hide in. You can't really hide in Street Fighter. It's more like a rock paper scissors kind of game.
Yeah.
Melee is easier to disguise it. So they're both they're just different in that regard. Melee does have more room for creativity because of the DI mix-ups and the movement options. But awesome. You can, your decision makes a little bit more.
Awesome. So Brandon, any other games that you play, like speed runs maybe?
That 2K?
Oh. I like playing like just Rockstar games like Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, those free world games. Hell
yeah.
I've been playing Cuphead. That shit is hard.
Oh, dude, don't even spoil shit for me right now. I'm so. It's
so hard. What? What'd you say, Phil?
Boss battles. You just fight bosses.
Nah, it's like Super Mario. It's like Mega Man, but it feels hella hard.
Dude, oh, really? I'm trying to run that donation goal to get me that game.
I had the Mega Man for Game Boy. That shit was hell.
Yeah, I know. It's like Mega Man, but it's hard as fuck. That's what it feels like. Though. It feels like Mega Man, but it feels like I'm playing Falco. Like I got unlimited bullets, and then if I get hit twice, I just die. Like that's Cuphead. That's the same shit. Like, this is hard, but it's fun. But like lately, I've been playing I just played like a bunch of different games, but lately I've been playing Red Dead Redemption and Cuphead. Those have been the two. That's not Melee.
Right. Oh, that's awesome.
But it was fun. Well, I like the free world games a lot with stories and stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, that pretty much wraps it up for me on questions. If there's any events coming up you'd like to plug, any shout outs you'd like to give, any goodbyes you'd like to give, feel free to do those and we'll be signing off.
Want to go, Brandon?
Shouts. Well, Dan, shouts to you.
I appreciate it, my man.
Shouts to everybody here watching. And I guess the events I'm going to be at, shout outs to everybody that supported us. It's like a big thing for me. The events will be at are DreamHack Denver, Clutch City, and then Summit. And then after that, I'm pretty much not doing shit. So
you're commentating for Summit?
Yeah,
that's
both
awesome.
of us.
Nice.
Yeah.
So if you guys are in the greater Denver or Houston area, feel free to say what's up. But I don't think after this stint of travel, I don't think I'm traveling till like, I don't know, maybe after Genesis. I'm not sure.
Gotcha. Yeah. Nice.
What about you, Phil?
Oh, shouts to you, Young D0nut, aka Dan, for having us.
I appreciate it,
appreciate the love. I stream a lot, so if you like me and want to watch me, do you feels me? Twitch.tv/do you feels me. Events, just Summit. You can check me out at Summit, and Pi Genesis, and then I think I might be doing a tournament in Hawaii. Those are kind of like the things I got going on.
Oh yeah, that one, both of us.
Hey, that's sick.
Shouts to Hawaii, man.
My birthday's coming up in 8 days, so wish me happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. I was gonna ask you, what are you
I haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both for.
Also, one more thing.
Yeah.
I was shameless plug.
Go for it.
I was gonna plug one stream too.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv, the Waffle 77. I'm probably about to stream
Definitely.
after this.
Oh yeah, me too. 10 o'clock. Actually, no. Is it gonna be 10? I'm gonna start at 10. Well, let's say 12.
Yeah, I don't want to. Were you gonna stream now?
No. Yeah.
Because I didn't want to. Damn.
Okay, and we can both stream. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Do that dual
o'clock.
stream, multi-Twitch that shit. Let's go, people.
12 o'clock West Coast time every morning, guys. Every day.
Yeah, guys, always make sure you check out the people that come on the show. These guys too, especially. Both of them coming through, helping out big time. You guys are big ass names. I don't care if you guys don't consider yourself, whatever you guys will consider yourself. You guys are huge through my eyes. You guys have helped create a great scene. You guys have a great commentary scene. You guys are very entertaining. You're fun to watch. You're fun to enjoy. And everyone, if you're not supporting them, but you're supporting me, you're fucking up. Support these guys. They deserve it just as much as the next guy. All the links to everything that we discussed today will be in the YouTube VOD description area below the video, whatever the hell, unless the YouTube updates its shit again and for some reason we're on the left side. I don't fucking know. But it's in the description, everything we talked about. Make sure you go follow these guys. Subscribe if you got the money, if you got the means to do so. And I don't really know. Look forward to seeing them at some events. Watch the streams. Follow them. Do whatever the hell. Go watch some old VODs and laugh at commentary, Guys, thank you guys so much for coming on, guys. This was The Bakery. I hope you all have a good night. See you later.
Shouts to The Bakery. Take care.
Shouts to The Bakery. You guys take care.
Peace.
Bye.